bit wobbly. I'm not sure why that is. Well, and then I'll just put glue in this inside circle. There we go. Nearly complete. And whilst that's drying, I'll quickly cut out the storm water. Part 27, it says here. It isn't on that route. Aha! Oh wait, no. Oh wait, yeah, there is. Oh, there's a nasty bit of flash on this one. Show you that in a sec. Yeah, see, a big bit of wobbly plastic. I'll pull it off. It's actually quite good that there's a storm bolt or just a gun, because it means I can include how to drill out the gun barrels. Although it could be tricky because this is a storm bolt, it's a double barrel, and it's always difficult trying to drill out one hole so it's even, let alone two next to each other. But I'll try. Try very hard and be very, very careful, because wonky barrels do not look good. I drilled out over 40 holes on that battle force I did in the last video you saw, on all the guns and bolt pistols, and then not only just the barrel holes, but then the cooling holes, or whatever the other holes are on the end of the barrel. Those ones there. Oh, you can't see these ones. There, those ones. I really hope most of this video hasn't just come out all blurry because of the autofocus. If it is, if it has, I'm sorry. Hopefully you don't need perfect clarity at this stage, because this is just the modelling part. When it comes to paint, well, it's so big that I guess if I had it in front of me, it'd be the only thing the camera can see, so hopefully the autofocus won't struggle. Some nice big seams on this one. Not seams, sorry, ball lines. Can't someone invent a new way to make plastic model kits without seam lines? And then they'll probably charge a ridiculous amount of money for this said kit, so yeah, pretty easy to get rid of. There's some on the inside as well. These aren't going to be as visible, but might as well make some attempt to get rid of them. So if you've got any comments, critiques, advice on the way I should be doing these tutorials, or if you're even interested in such tutorial. Or say you don't care about the modelling side, skip to the painting, or you want to have more sort of modelling tutorials, or more like, not necessarily a tutorial, more of just a I don't know, like a build, just watching me build passively, pick up a few tips on the way. It's one of those things, once you've learned everything you need to do about making one particular model, it pretty much translates to every model, with the odd little bit of a hiccup along the way, or model specific issue that needs solving. So who knows? Maybe after doing this you don't want to see me do any of this. Hopefully that's not the case. As I said, I plan, if I get some commissions and it's like feasible, I'm not sure why actually I'm cleaning up this top area as much as I am, because that's probably going to be completely hidden when it glues onto the dreadnought. Okay, so I think I've cleaned this up enough, but before I glue it on, I'll just do a quick test fit just to check. It goes underneath, I see, so it goes there and there. I wish I hadn't put the hand on that way now. The instructions lied to me. No, well, I guess to the side. Is that meant to be dead center? I guess it is. That's fine. Before I actually glue it on, now would be a good time to pull out the barrels. Whoops. That's it. Get rid of all the bits of plastic that are built up. So, how do we drill out the holes? Well, first you'll need a pin vise. Second, you'll need some drill bits. Got loads of different sizes here. And last but not least, find one. You need a pin, very sharp needle pin thingy. This was from the missus's pin cushion thing I stole. You can never have too many pins. So the pin, well, first of all let's get a nice size drill bit. So I think 0.7. There we go. Tiny drill bit. I'm just gonna. That's tiny. That's too small. What am I talking about? 0.7. Let's go up to 1mm. Nice healthy barrel size. Yeah, we'll do 1mm. So I'll put this in the pin vise. But before you just start mindlessly drilling away, it's good to have a pilot hole. So this is where the needle comes in. So very carefully place 2 holes as centered as possible where I want the drill bit to go. This can be quite difficult. I think push that needle in. So there we go. Might have made that a bit too far to the left. Yeah, maybe. It's not what I can do about it now. Oh well. Just try and replicate the same thing on the other side at least. So it's symmetrical. This is the... And I've completely failed at making that symmetrical. Okay. What to do when you screw up the pilot holes? Take a sanding stick and sand away a small sliver of the barrel. It's very difficult to do this. You know what? It might just be easier to paint them on if you're not that arsed, but they look so much cooler when you get it right. Okay, so I've got rid of those pilot holes. I'm just sanding away the barrel a bit. I'm just trying to straighten it up. Right. Try again. Okay, 2 holes. And then we're going to take the drill, line it up with those holes, and gently start drilling. There we go. 1 hole drilled. Try the other one. Because of the... well, that's pretty good, guess. Oh, bit wonky. Just drilling out those side holes a little bit. Right, so now you've done that, to lessen the impact of such a wonky hole, you can run a scalpel or a craft knife in the hole. I'm just going to use this seam scraper. I found a use for it. Just to round off the end of the hole a little bit. There we go, they don't look as wonky now. And scratch off. I need to get rid of the leftover plastic. Ooh, barrels. Wishful thinking, maybe one day they'll be able to mould the barrels. Pre-drilled. I wish. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just as good as we're gonna get. Barrels are drilled, and then we'll just pack this drill bit away. Don't leave your drill bits in the end of the pin vise, they'll probably end up breaking it or something by accident.